Morning, guys.
Hey.
It's Colette and Jesse, and we are
Heading out to
Uwharrie again.
Yeah.
We were out in Marion yesterday at the Bigfoot festival and got kind of like pumped up about doing more research heading back out there.
Yeah.
So last night I was spending some time looking on the Bigfoot Field Researchers Organization website, BFRO, and like just looking through different recorded sightings in the area, and kind of like determining where we wanted to go explore today. On their site, there's two different reported sightings. There was one in 2015, and then there was one in 2014 that were literally within like this region right here. So yeah, we're gonna head out there and see what we see, hear what we hear.
We're gonna get some coffee first, right?
We're definitely gonna get some coffee first. So
Good.
Yeah.
All right, so I'm just reading this story that's we're gonna go find this location, hopefully, that this story is based on. Somebody made this report in 2015, or that's at least when this event happened. September of 2015. Observed. I wasn't going to share this until I saw a similar experience in the same area of the Uwharrie Forest. I was at the trailhead of Dutchman's Creek at 9 in the morning during a weekday about 2 weeks ago. Mine was the only car at the trailhead until after 10:30, with only logging trucks passing through every 30 to 45 minutes. I was walking down Dutchman's Creek, enjoying the solitude and the quiet of the forest, when I turned a bend and heard a loud wood knock at my 2 o'clock and was answered by another at my 10 o'clock. It threw me off because it sounded like an answering reply. I walked back up the trail and hung out for about 30 minutes, and just listening and relaxing before I chose to head back down the trail. As I approached the same bend in the trail, I again heard a wood knock at my 10 o'clock, and then a second at my 5 o'clock. Extremely weird, I thought, and again within 1 second of each other. I decided to walk back up the trail towards the second knock. There's an ATV trail near the trailhead, and I walked up until I heard another wood knock around the same area. I waited for about 15 minutes without hearing or seeing anything else. I decided to walk back to the base of the trail. I heard something huff at me from over my left shoulder and came from inside a deep ditch, but I didn't see anything there. I've had deer huff at me before, and when I've gotten close, they spotted me. I'm sure bear huff as well to threaten, challenge something.
He's saying he's sure that bear also do this.
Okay.
But he's saying that it was not either of those things.
It wasn't a bear or a deer, basically. I walked back to the trailhead, waited about 15 to 20 minutes, and then snuck back towards the same spot. I was completely quiet. As I approached, I heard what sounded like a guttural baby moan or call. This occurred in high brush on the other side of the ditch to my right. The second occurred every handful of minutes, and I would creep closer to see if I could spot it. Though the sound would change in the direction it was facing, there was never any movement in the brush, and though I always carry when I'm in the woods, I dared not enter into the thick brush, especially since I couldn't identify the animal that had huffed at me or the type of animal that was making the cries from the bush. I didn't feel spooked until after the event, when I thought over what had happened. I enjoy the woods, tracking and following game trails, and though most of my experience is in Florida swamps with hogs or deer, I couldn't identify the guttural moaning or see the thing that huffed at me. No other witnesses, just me. I left shortly after the cars started pulling in. What do you think? Looks like Bigfoot might be out here. What?
Birthday balloon.
Another birthday balloon?
I think that's another birthday balloon.
Is it a birthday balloon? Is that seriously another birthday balloon? What the hell? That is 3 birthday balloons we have found. Oh my gosh, it's a star. It's literally That is the third birthday balloon we have found coming out here. Every time we come out here, we find one. And just to clarify, I want to say this again because, like, this for real. I've never in my life found a birthday balloon on a hike. Ever. Till coming here. What the heck? What the heck? It's so crazy. Just parked. Heading out. We'll see. We just put a bunch of bug spray on. Hopefully we don't get bad chiggers and ticks like we did last time. That was pretty gnarly. Yeah, we're setting out on this trail. It's not well, I don't know. Maybe it is the trailhead that dude used in the story, but I
think that he was able to park closer.
Yeah, I think that there's some roads that are closed down that used to be open, like logging roads and stuff, so we can't get as close in, so it's a little bit of a longer hike. I'm super excited about it. I love this terrain. It's really beautiful through here. Very interesting.
It looks like this goes to where we want it to go.
Yeah.
You know?
I know.
Do we want to take that?
Sure.
Or do we want to take the actual trail?
Whatever is the shortest. Honestly. This is just so beautiful. What a lovely day. Never complain about a good hike. I don't care if we see anything or not. I just like being out here. It's honestly like my new favorite place to come hike, just because, well, it's kind of easy access for us, but there's something about the terrain. Maybe Alpine reminds me of Florida, but it feels good being here. And, well, I mean, it feels better now that it's cooled off a little bit. Sure hope our bug spray holds up. We're passing a lot of grass. So, a little history on the mining of this place. It was definitely gold mines and panning for gold throughout the history. When was gold first found here? Like 1799, was it?
1778.
I don't know, somewhere in the 1700s, late 1700s. It was the first time gold was noticeably found here by at least the colonial America.
Like farmer's field.
Yeah, some farmer's field. I'm pretty sure that was 1799. There are a lot of old abandoned gold mines out here. I haven't found them yet, but that's pretty cool. There was a lot of logging and various other activities. So there are roads all through here. I think the heyday for the gold mining, there was like from the 1840s on till about, seems like about 1918, you know, like World War I time frame seemed to wrap up as far as just like being so heavily mined. But people still come here to pan for gold, and I think that some of the older stories have been from of Bigfoot interactions have been from dudes out here panning for gold by themselves, having rocks thrown at them. So anyway, a little history of the area. Like socks bundled up. Like something.
Jacket, pants.
I don't know.
It's an Uwharrie. Oh, and that's a frog.
Huh?
That's a frog.
Yeah. He's like, hey, leave my stash alone. Oh. Don't know. We hiked into a little lower area right beside a creek. The area had a really good calm energy, and we decided to sit and have some lunch. And we also pulled out the dowsing rods to see if we could communicate with anything. We had heard some movement around us and figured it was probably animals, but it's always worth it to pull out the dowsing rods and see if there's anything out there that we can communicate with. And this was the first time I had a conversation with a female. We're going to try it one more time. Can you point to the direction of your energy that you're coming through? Yeah, it's the second time it's kind of pointed over here somewhere. I've been wondering if There's astrological things that need to be in alignment in order for you to come through on our side. Yes? What was that?
Ask it anything.
Was that you? Or was that someone you know? Yes. Went straight to it. That was a loud noise. Okay. Now I'm like, what questions to ask? Are you a male? You said no. That's the first time I've gotten a no.
Oh,
Except for at our house.
okay.
You're a female? Yeah? Hi. It's nice to get to talk to a girl.
Yeah, this is awesome. We haven't spoken with a female yet.
So I have a question about that. Do the women or do the female of your group tend to stick together? And like the male groups tend to stick together? Like you hunt in male and female? I'm getting a yes. It's not super strong though. Kind of, sort of. Has the energy moved? Can you point to the direction of your energy again? I'm still going back to the same place. I'm sorry, the bugs keep on getting me.
We don't have hair to keep them off of us.
Does the hair on your body help you?
Did you spray more?
I did.
Okay.
Does the hair on the body help you keep the bugs away? Oh, keeps on pointing this way every once in a while. Just keeps on pointing right through there. Are you trying to show me something over there? I went to yes. Do you see other beings out here besides just humans? It's going towards a yes with that one. Smell a funny smell. Am I able to smell when y'all come through? Is that smell that we smell when you come through to our dimension? Start crossing over? Yeah. Is there someone coming through to this dimension? Yeah? Will we be able to see? It's still neutral. We haven't really gotten any. It's actually leaning towards a no. Interesting. But you're going to watch us? I don't think they're coming through for us. Are you indifferent that we're here? Yes. I mean, that makes total sense. This has been super fun talking to you, though. Like, I appreciate every time one of you takes the time to talk to us. Is it
Should we keep going further in?
further up the trail?
Do you care? Do you care if we go further in?
Staying pretty neutral on that. Does it benefit us to keep on going on this trail? I mean, they're like, but like, what's the benefit? Like,
Right.
because our reasoning would be different from yours,
Right.
and I understand that. And for what we're after,
Is
to.
it okay with you if we go further?
Yeah.
Okay.
But like, would it be of benefit to us to experiencing more of your energy to keep on going that way on the trail up the Uwharrie? It's kind of just hanging out at whatever. You're just kind of all over here, aren't you? No. You're in very specific root zones. Is that correct? You're in very specific places, yeah? You're not gonna say, are you? I know. I would never give your zone away. If you gave us a location, yeah, okay. I wouldn't tell others about it.
We want to make sure that, that we can be trusted. We're just out here to, like, experience.
But yeah, if you guys ever decided to reveal yourselves to us and show us, that would be amazing. But I also understand the risks for you. Has anyone that you know of in your tribe been harmed by people before? Yeah. Do we have reason to be afraid of you? It's going towards a no. Well, I guess I have more questions about portals. Is it a portal that you come through?
Or is it something that you're just able to do wherever you're at?
Is it something that belongs to your body makeup that you can just materialize when you choose to. Is that correct? Can you just materialize wherever you are when you choose? Is there someone watching us behind us? Yeah. I've known that there's something back there. So you're over here, but something's over here. Is that correct? Is there something behind us? Oh, I pointed to behind. So you're in front of us still? It keeps on twisting backwards. Did you move? Did you move locations? Yes. Oh. Did you circle us? Yes, okay. So is it certain zones you're in that you can use as a portal to come to this side, like a gateway? Are there gateways? Yeah, okay. Does it have to be near running water? No. Does it have more to do with the rocks? Kind of. I get the impression that it has something to do with the rocks. It's just the points of energy in the earth. Is that correct? Or, oh, were they opened by a being? Did an entity, a being of some sort, like a god or something, open these portals for you? Oh, interesting. I don't know how to formulate my questions. I'm gonna think more about that, and then someday when I come and talk to you again, or whoever, I'll have better questions lined up. But thank you for answering all these complicated questions. Thanks again. I wish I had a name or something to call you by. Do you use names to call each other by? Yeah. My name is Colette. And his name is Jesse. Well, thank you for communicating with us. They're going around again. Keep on pointing back this way. Mm-hmm. Are you trying to direct me back that way? They're turning into a yes. Do you think we should go back that way on the trail? They're pointing back that way again. Do you think it would be beneficial for us to go back the way we came on the trail? Or should we keep going? It's kind of like a suit yourself situation. Yeah. All right, well, I'm going to wrap this up. Thank you so much for talking to us. We are extremely grateful, and I hope that you continue to live in peace here. Tell the story.
Oh, okay.
Briefly. You can tell it.
Oh, yeah. No, I mean, that was just one of the, it was on, I think, In the Shadow of Red Eye. We'll
put a link for it in the description.
Yeah, but he was interviewing a guy named Lee Woods, who's, I guess, a local here, or in the Uwharrie area. I think he's also like a investigator of sorts. And he was telling this story about how they had interactions when they were like up there at like, I think like campsite maybe 14 or so, and they had like a female like peering at them from behind one of these pine trees over here,
right over there,
looking like back up at them. And then there was another time they were staying here and they had some sort of tarp set up between these trees,
and this is campsite 10, by the way,
and like a dummy tent there, and like the Bigfoot like came up, like circled over, like came right next to the tree and was like touching the tarp that they were under, and then like came over and started like circling the tent. So apparently this is like really high activity area.
They come through here. Supposedly it seems
there's like a creek bed or something down in there.
Well, also before this was even a campground, apparently that there were,
I think it was BFRO people that were coming in here before they turned it into a campground, and they would sit in the center area, of tree structures and like crazy stuff that was back in here. But anytime they would report it, it would get taken down by the park rangers.
But the one story is that in this central area, in the center area, is where they would set up, probably somewhere in here. They would sit and observe at night activity because of all the structure, or the tree sculptures and all the twisted crazy stuff they would see with the trees. So they would sit there and wait, and one time they heard a scream, blood-curdling scream from way off in the woods. And I think it was, if I'm not mistaken, from this direction. And they were sitting in the circle, and then it got closer, and then all of a sudden they heard this running, and they see a female Sasquatch hauling ass just caught right in front of them, like screaming as she ran through their zone. Scared the pants off of them. That was a crazy story. But yeah.
Yep. Apparently.
So,
and this is also, if you're familiar with Mike Green, Al Green. I don't remember. I forget his name, but he had that very like famous like thermal.
oh yeah.
Of the Sasquatch like reaching out and like grabbing the candy bar.
That's right.
That actually happened at this campsite.
At this campsite, yeah, campsite 10.
So,
And which campground are we at?
West Morris Mountain Campground.
West Morris Mountain Campground.
West Morris Mountain. Yep.
Trying to get out. So yeah, we're gonna come stay
do a little
here.
Poking around for a bit.
Yeah, we're gonna come stay here sometime with our camper, because I'm not staying in a tent here with all the activity that they have. That's not the kind of interaction I'm looking for. So anyway, we'll let you know if we find anything else. Didn't have to go far to find it. Little creek. It's nice back in here. Here we are back at the cemetery. We had an interesting thing happened last time we were here. Right over there in those bushes. Coming through there, Jesse saw something. Absolutely no idea what it was. This is part of the community stuff that's left over from back in the gold mining days here. I'm assuming that's what most of the people were here for, at least whatever supported that industry out here, or the support of that industry out here. It's a decent amount of them for something so old in the middle of nowhere. Oh, that's sad. He only lived like a month. He lived a few months. Truly a tough life back then. Hoping for a repeat. Oh well.